Nora. I'm the creator and the operator of furniture_makeover. I have a channel here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. I have been doing what I do for about 4 years, 3 to 4 years now. I had my Instagram page around that time, but I've only been on YouTube for 1 month now. Believe it or not, this is my 4th video. I'm very excited because so much is going on. I also have a full-time job outside of this. I am also a full-time student, so much on my plate, but it keeps me going and makes the time go by faster, which I like. Less social life, but I don't really complain about that. Not in the meantime. Okay, so yes, I have a Christmas tree still. Yes, it is black. I know it's January 26th and I still have my tree. But my logic is, I will not put my Christmas tree for 2 days and then remove it. I would rather enjoy it. So it starts since maybe the beginning or beginning of December or mid-November. Stays until the end of January. Probably I'll remove it next weekend, but it's really sad. This is my favorite holiday of the year and I would rather enjoy it as much as I can. So if you don't like it, ignore my background. It brings me joy. Good enough for me, right? Anyways, back to our project. I'm working on a huge project right behind me, right behind this wall. I'll be sharing it maybe on our next video. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about a cabinet that I worked on. It's a 4-door cabinet. It was imbalanced and super scratched, broken pieces and bent pieces. It was used in a garage as an additional storage, but they wanted it to be pretty because they also sit in the garage often. So I decided to give it some legs and some nice work, and here are the results. Here's the cabinet. It's a 4-door cabinet. It was in an okay condition, but the top was super scratched and stained. As you see, the pictures are not so clear and I didn't have a good video, but you can see some dents in the corners. It was also imbalanced due to the large size and heavy weight of it and small legs that are inadjustable. As always, I started with a really good clean. I put it on top of campaign so that I don't touch the floor, and I gave it a really good sanding. I even had fun sanding it because it had a lot of flat surfaces, which makes sanding so much easier. It had some shelves that were not installed, and as I was sanding them, I realized that some of them were a little broken and wouldn't take the little wood that go in them easily. So I went ahead and put a lot of wooden glue and clamps so that I can put them together and sanded them in both sides so that I can paint the inside of the cabinet as well. When I finally had everything sanded, my job got so much easier. All I needed to do is clean it up, prime it, and here is a video of the entire piece fully primed. I had to prime it, sand it, and then apply 2 coats of paints in order for me to turn it from dark to bright white. I had to add this clip, but I had to go so many times to Home Depot because I kept running out of things. Sanding paper, paint, primer, and then finally I had to add legs to it. So here you go. I added those metal brackets in the corners so that I can screw on some legs, better than not having legs and being wobbly. I found these gorgeous legs, but after I put them on, I realized it made the piece look super tall. So I went ahead and cut them down a little bit, and you'll see how there is a picture with the legs really long and a picture with the legs almost there, but you'll see what I did. As you see, I flipped the dresser upside down with a towel on the bottom just so that I can have more control and access to put the legs on it. After adding the legs and priming the entire piece, it was finally time for me to start painting. So I grabbed my roller and brush and went through the crevices and corners, and then I sprayed the rest with white, and the results are amazing. As you see, it's super smooth. I gave it a couple coats and sanded in between, sanded after priming, then after the first coat, and here are the results. As I mentioned, I cut some of the legs as you see, just so that it doesn't look too high and
you can twist them in or out to make it balanced from all ends. So even if the floor that you put it on is not balanced, this will make it balanced. Look at the inside and the outside, how clean and smooth it is.
So as you see, the piece is over. It didn't need so much creativity because it just needed to be flat white. I enjoyed adding the legs. I think this piece was the first time I add legs to any piece, and it was pricier than I really thought it was, because every leg was like $4 and the little corners were about $4 for two each also. I just thought it was gonna be a little bit cheaper, but it was so much fun to work with and really easy. After painting everything, it was a little bit of a headache because you have to go from really dark to really white and keep it smooth, and it was a huge flat surface, so a little bit of dust or anything would cause a huge difference. But I'm just glad it was a one day project and it was done. We delivered it and they were really happy with the results. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would like from you to like and subscribe and let me know what else you'd like to see from me. I also do home makeovers, a lot of home makeovers. If you follow me on my Instagram at furniture_makeover and use 0 for the O, you'll see more of what I do. And if you like more detailed videos, please let me know and I'll make it happen for you. You can't be in the video. I'm sorry. Next time, okay? Next time.